we're live.
Does everyone have the Google Sheets pulled up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Because we're gonna use that a little bit in the beginning too. All right, everyone ready?
Yeah.
Beautiful. So we last left off in a quarters of somebody's. There was a bedside, there was a table. You guys had just come from a workshop that Fritz had demolished some alchemical items that were kind of spewing about. Decided just to smash all of those. And also in the bedroom or the quarters that you found yourself in last, there was a secret door that was ajar. And it seemed like someone had maybe escaped from you guys in those moments. Additionally, you guys know you ran into a creature called Xanthal, who was a Nothic, who you guys fed a couple of warm bodies to. You ran across a goblin too, who was like enchained, and he gave you some information about the Grey Crow mob. And you guys also know that there was a mother and a daughter that were still in some slave pens that you guys kind of freed, but they're still there because of safety. And you guys know that there were some skeletons over there too. So we're still in this bedroom with this door ajar, and you guys had come across that note that was on slide 3, also in the workshop as well. So that's where we leave off. What do you guys want to do now from here?
I'll make a perception check of the room.
Beautiful. Of the bedroom that you guys are in?
Yeah.
Awesome. So you're gonna make that perception check. Just literally click that perception button. Number
17.
17. Beautiful. So you can tell that the bed is nicely made. Someone, obviously, whoever was staying here, liked to keep a neat room. The workshop itself was right outside, and it seemed like it was kind of all there on purpose. This person was obviously very passionate about this workshop, back and forth into the room in there. The bedside had that one note that was referring to somebody taking care of a group of adventurers that were not minding their own business, and it had a spider emblem on the side or on the bottom. You guys found that, and then you notice with the door ajar too that it definitely seems like someone was pretty lazy about not checking if they closed the door behind them. Because with the secret door, you're trying to be secretive. So it seemed like perhaps maybe someone was in a rush to get out of here.
Didn't I also have like an alarm in my head saying that
Oh, yes,
coming?
I totally forgot. Yeah, so you set that alarm spell off on the doors that were right before the crypts where the skeletons were, and that alarm did begin to go off at the end of our story, and that was just a ping in Makaria's mind that the doors were opened or affected in some way.
Okay, does the rest of the group know?
I mean, I imagine that you probably tell them, so they know now. You guys definitely know that that alarm spell was set kind of on the far end of where you guys are right now. You guys aren't really close to that room.
Let's go through the door.
I say we go in the door and then close it behind us. Fuck it.
That sounds
I'm gonna
good.
set an alarm.
I fuck up his bed.
The
I go
reason
through
for
the door.
closing the secret door is so if whoever's setting off the alarm and coming through now, they don't suspect that someone's gone and follow us.
Correct, but if they know about the door, that might also.
Well, can you even isn't there a limitation?
More alarm spells.
I think so.
Yeah, so Kayla, you only have 2 spell slots, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to use another alarm spell, you can. You just can't use any more spells after that.
Okay, I'll just wait.
Okay, so you guys want to go through the secret door, open it up? Because it's just kind of ajar. You can't see anything quite yet.
Yeah, I guess one of us should go in there and make a perception check before we get in there and close the door, but that's probably the move I don't want to make. Who has good perception?
I will. I'm assuming it's also dark in the doorway, kind of.
I have +3 perception.
Okay. So someone with high perception go through and make
I'll
a
go
check.
through and make a check in that room.
Okay.
I ripped the blanket off. You continue.
Oh, Jackson, I wanted to ask you, or Crag, I'm sorry. You're still wearing the bugbear scalp?
Oh no, the scalp's at a camp.
Okay, got it. Okay, cool. All right, so Crag, you open up that secret door. You don't have to make a perception just to see that this is like a hallway, and the hallway leads to your right, which would be south on our map, and it goes into the opening of the original cavern that you found the Nothic in. So this door kind of led. It was a secret door that was kind of led into the cavern area.
But can we tell from where we are like which passageway it was? I'm like looking back at the.
Sure, yeah. So let me mark up on it. So the passageway is not marked because it's a secret door on here. So I wasn't gonna reveal it to you guys, but it's right like here.
Okay.
Yes. And you guys came originally through here to go through to the wizard shop workshop, but now you're coming out of a secret door area over here.
And then there's people on the side.
Yeah. So at the top, the entrance at the top is where the alarm, Makari's alarm was triggered.
Like there's another room.
No, so Makaria's alarm, this was where north of here, like, so if say who's out here now? Crag can now see to his left that was the area where there was boxes and there was like hay and needles and hammers to make boxes of storage. And then from there was a door leading somewhere else.
Gotcha.
To the north.
Craig, what do your dwarf eyes see?
I see an empty room. I say we lay chase.
Yeah, so Craig, I didn't I know that I'm there. I haven't described what you were seeing in this room quite yet, but you are turning right and you are seeing the cavern open back up. It's kind of where you ended up.
I see we lay chase.
You guys want to go
Where
back
does
in
it
here?
look like we're going? Does it look familiar?
Wait, are we going through the secret door?
I rolled a 4, so
Listen,
Wait, what were you rolling for?
a perception check in that room.
Oh, I mean, I'm not gonna have a perception check. You'd have to walk out farther to see, because right now I'm just imagining you just kind of turning and seeing, and you can't see too much quite yet.
But we're not in the room.
But you haven't told me you walked out into the room, so I haven't done the next thing.
Okay, I walked out into the room.
Okay. What is your AC?
Oh, he's taking shots.
I have to find it.
It's the armor class.
Armor
on
class.
Middle.
Up at the
middle
top
keyboard,
right.
top right.
16.
All right. So, Crag, you turn and you're kind of looking, and all of a sudden, you didn't see it coming. You just get hit in the gut and thrown back, kind of where you came from, and you take 11 points of damage plus you take 15 points of damage, and your body is just like kind of bleeding out of your stomach at this point, and you finally are able to look up for a second. You saw a morning star kind of rearing back, and you see a very, very tall bugbear that is kind of smirking and going, "There you are." And now you guys are initiative, so do you guys want to all come out?
Yes.
Help.
Can I
Yeah.
grab Crag?
No, because you aren't in the same place as him.
Oh, okay.
Where's initiative?
Is
Sorry,
there
that
a
was
good way
very
to
loud.
track hit points? Oh, yeah, right here.
So
Oh, there it is.
So right now you guys have only seen. Oh, where'd he go?
Initiative.
We haven't rolled for initiative yet. Give me 1 second.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I rolled already, so that like.
Oh, did you roll your
yeah,
initiative tracker?
Yeah, but it stays on the log,
thing,
so it'll
yeah.
just exist.
Oh, okay. I have not seen that yet.
That's
so
okay.
Do you see mine?
I am not looking at it at all. But if you
Okay.
guys are gonna, I need to write it down personally.
Okay.
So there's a bugbear there, where it hit Crag back.
Yes.
And Crag, I'm sorry, this is very loud. Elder Scrolls 5. Jesus
Don't
Christ.
say where it's from because we might get DMCA.
It's-
off of it.
fantasy Elder
Yeah.
Scrolls.
There you go.
Okay, so you guys all can roll for initiative. You can add your initiative point if you want, but it doesn't really matter. Anyone between 20 through 25? 15 through 20?
I got 15.
Oh, God.
18.
Okay, Dennis 18. Anyone around there?
15.
Triton 15. Okay, 10 through 15.
You can, if you go to the log, you can see everyone's roll on the
Oh,
side.
I can see it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I asked.
Oh my
Can you
god,
see
D
mine?
and D
Oh,
Beyond.
I'm just not on it.
Yeah, D and D
Uh,
Beyond just added that. It's pretty.
So next to the campaign, there's like a little bubble.
Yeah.
Like a red little chat icon.
Does it pop up for you guys? Because for ours, it just like as someone rolls, you see it pop up.
You do, but then if you want to see the entire log, you can open it up and then
Yep.
see
Hannah's
like
mind is exploding. You can literally see it on her face.
I can't see what you guys are seeing.
Oh, so you don't get the log of what we get.
Because
Interesting.
I just opened. Oh, I'm an idiot. There's literally a button that says game log. There it is. It'd be
Was
so
that somebody who was
put it in
cheating?
fucking
Well,
order for me.
Yeah, we had somebody cheating like the whole campaign, and then when they added that, I'm like, you know, we can see your fucking rolls, right? Like,
That's ugly.
Very embarrassing. Okay. Oh god. All right. So hold on. Makaria rolled 9. Crag 8. And then what did you roll? Christine.
I rolled a 5.
All right. So right now, I want you guys to kind of all put your markers, just like near where the bugbear is. You guys are really kind of all close in the same quarters at this point.
Are we all on this side or this side?
You guys are all just, I'm gonna move Christine so I can show you guys. You guys are all coming, oh, where the fuck did you go? You guys are all coming out of this area, of this secret door.
Oh.
So kind of up around here. So that bugbear took a really, really hard swing at Crag and kind of smirked and said, there
I'm
you
hurt.
guys, there you guys are. And so that was his opportunity attack. And Crag and everyone else, as you guys come to run to join the initiative, you are seeing these two bugbears kind of standing in this area. But first up is Dennis. So Dennis, you're seeing two bugbears kind of side by side, kind of where the entrance is. And they're both
Okay.
holding morning stars all aimed at you all.
Sweet. I don't know what to do. I guess I'm just gonna attack one of them.
Smells
I'm
like
gonna
more.
attack-
Smells like more scalps.
I'm gonna attack the
Scalping
one
time.
that
Scalps.
hit Crag with my rapier.
Right.
Hit was a 24,
That hits.
and
That hits. Great-
damage
great roll.
was 9
it-
total. Sorry.
Was it a nat 20?
No, it was an 18.
Okay. And then your damage was what?
9 total.
All right. And where do you want to hit him on his body?
The head, preferably.
Keep the scalp intact.
I mean, if I have an option, I didn't.
He's gonna whack him with
Just-
the
just-
sword.
Just for theatrical brain.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just trying to imagine what you're doing. as you're
Actually,
playing.
I'm taking a swing down at the arm holding the morning star.
There you
All right.
go.
So it starts squirting out blood, and he kind of rears back and obviously does not like that, and is now looking at you very intently.
Awesome.
Do you want to do anything else before your end?
Yeah, so I haven't utilized this at all, but I can do like 2 moves as long as one is dash, escape, or something else.
Yeah. It's your particular bonus action as a rogue. Yes.
I am trying to find it in D&D Beyond right now, but I want to.
You scroll down to your bonus actions if you're under actions.
Oh yeah, that was really easy. Sorry. I guess I can't hide.
You
I
can
don't know.
because there are some pillars. You can move 30 feet in this room.
Okay, so
So if
can
you
I?
wanted to go run over to the pillar, you are able to do that.
Could I go hide behind like this pillar where I just move my person?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
All right, that's your turn. Thanks, Dennis. Up next is Triton. Triton, you see two bugbears. One is obviously very pissed off, but is very confused because the person who just attacked him is now hiding somewhere. He doesn't know where he is. Where the fuck did he go? And then there's one that is up and ready, kind of holding that morning star, ready for his turn.
So how far away from this fight is Craig? Like, is he gonna get finished off?
Jordan, maybe as the healer,
Yeah.
you should
That's what I was asking.
prioritize the homie.
Well, I would say if Crag.
That's why I was asking. That was
Yeah.
a fair question.
Yeah.
Are you here? I
He's
think
not.
Crag. I think Crag went to the bathroom. So Crag could tell you if he's looking bloodied or not. So bloodied means he has less than half of his hit points.
He said he
definitely
took
does.
14, right? Then he does have less than half.
Yeah.
But
So Triton, it's up to you on what you want to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use lay on hands
Okay.
for Patrick. I'm gonna give him. He's how many hit points does he have left? I don't know.
We don't know. So
he was at 26 and he lost 14, so he's at 12.
I'm at 11.
Oh, you're at
11.
11. So did you update that on D&D Beyond, Pat?
I did, yeah.
Oh, so it's not showing on the Twitch overlay. That's a
So-
bummer. Anyway, sorry.
So I'll give him 5.
I'm getting a drink, sorry.
No, you're just getting healed. It's fine. So how many do you want to give him?
I'll
You
give
only
him.
have 10.
That's why I said 5.
You want to give? Okay, sorry, I just couldn't hear you. All right.
Yeah.
So, Crag, whenever you come back, add yourself 5 hit points.
Marshall?
That's your action, Triton. Do you want to
Yeah.
do anything else before we move on?
If that's my only action, then I can't really do much else, right?
You can, if you scroll under actions and go
Yes.
to bonus actions, there's also a couple, there's like, I think maybe one more option or. maybe
Yeah,
a
it's
action.
two weapon fighting.
Oh yeah, so that would be during.
Yeah, that would.
During your fight, you could do that.
Yeah,
But you don't have
so-
2 weapons you can fight with.
Yeah,
except if you have
we
2
need to start
weapons.
acquiring a second weapon if some of us have this 2-weapon fighting action. We've been missing out.
I just learned.
I
about
wanted
it.
to buy weapons and nobody wanted to buy weapons.
Well, now we know for next time we're in town. For now, let's focus on beating the shit out of these bugbears.
Yeah, can we
Okay.
Alright.
lay some hands on their scalps? Less
All
laying
right,
the hands
Makaria,
on the
you're
dwarf,
up
more laying the
next.
hands on the bugbears.
Makaria, you're up next. You saw your dragonborn go over to the dwarf in the party and lay on hands and kind of glowed this aura of blue, and Crag became a little bit more better looking, almost like his blood kind of went back into his body almost.
Couldn't be better looking, actually.
And
Not
Makaria,
20.
now you're seeing 2 bugbears, both very pissed off, ready to swipe on their turn.
Okay. I also have the 2 weapons.
You do. So you just need to have 2 weapons that you are able to hold that are light. You can use your 2 short swords if you want.
That's what I was wondering if I could use. both of
Beautiful.
them.
Yep, you can do that for sure.
Okay.
If you want to see them, go to equipment real quick.
Mhm.
And then scroll down, and once you see the short swords, keep scrolling. You can equip both of them, and that way when you roll, you can get the correct roll. So click on the other one. Yeah, and then go back to actions.
Action.
And
I'm not sure
then-
if you can roll both at the same. You can click on both at the same time. But Makaria, what you're gonna do is you're gonna roll to hit the first one, and it's gonna add all your stuff. So roll to hit for the first first time.
That was not great. Okay. 7.
7 misses. So you're gonna go ahead and try the second one.
Okay. What the fuck? Okay. Oh, 23.
Yeah, it'll tell you
There you
have
go.
to-
That hits.
Okay.
Now, when you roll to hit this time, just roll the dice, and you're not supposed to add the modifier. So if you have like a +3 to the damage, you can't add the damage.
Oh, so when you do the 2-handed, you don't get the modifier on the swings?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I guess you lose the proficiency.
Yeah, you lose the
Okay.
proficiency on the hit.
So just roll, but then whatever.
this.
Yeah.
And then subtract.
It'll add to, just subtract it away. Click on.
I did.
That was just slow.
My computer doesn't want to go.
It's computing.
6.
It's computing. 6. Now, Makaria, did you want to hit the one that was already hit or the one that wasn't hit yet?
The one that hasn't been hit yet.
Okay, great. So you took 6 damage?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Wait,
So-
how much did I get healed? Sorry.
You got
You
healed
got
5.
5 points back.
Okay, thank you.
So Makaria, you tried one, but you missed. But the other one was a hit, and you was successful, and you kind of scraped up from the bottom with your short sword on its belly. Next up is Crag. So Crag, you were able to get some lay on hands points from your Dragonborn, and
Appreciate you.
that the bugbear that's closest to you right now is the one that did take that swing at you.
All right, I'm gonna take my maul and attack him.
All right.
12 hit.
12 does not hit.
Damn.
So just barely, unfortunately. Maybe you're still trying to get your footing about. Anything else before you move on? I don't know if you have any other bonus actions.
Can I move after I try to do
You are
something?
definitely allowed to move, absolutely.
Okay, can I move back a couple steps?
You are welcome to move your token wherever you want.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to stay where you are, I imagined you ran up to him. So if you want to stay kind of where your token is, you can do that too. Right.
So I want to go like, I don't know.
Say, get me the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I want to go I want over here.
Yeah, move so you won't get your ass beat.
I'm back in the workshop. I've disengaged in combat. Christina, it's your turn.
Crag's about 30% Morningstar right now.
Oh, Fritz, I'm sorry. I don't remember what you got. Fritz, what did you get?
Oh, like, what's wait?
Looks like a 5.
Yeah, 5.
Okay, so you and Christine got the same number. Got you. Okay, so you'll go after Christine.
Okay, I am
Right,
going.
Foxy.
If I move, is that opportunity attack? I just can't tell how close we are.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry?
I just want to move away from him. Would that be an opportunity attack with how close we are?
I'm okay with I won't be that particular.
Okay, just because I can't tell. So if I don't have an ally within 5 feet, right?
No, they're about all 2 squares away from you, so you're good.
Okay, I'd still like to move about here, and I'm going to shoot him with my short bow.
All right. The one that's closest to you right now?
Yes.
All right.
Short bow. Jesus Christ, I don't think I've ever rolled this low. I'm assuming that an 8 does not hit.
It does not hit. Do you want to do anything else, though, for your bonus action?
I would like to take the hide action if I can with any rocks nearby. If there's not, then that's fine.
There aren't any rocks, but there are those 2 pillars in the middle of the room.
Yeah,
and
Christine, come here. Vicaria, come here. Psst, over here.
There's a couple of pillars. Dennis is hiding behind one currently. If you want to go run up to
Yeah, I'd like to as well. All right, let me
All right,
roll.
you can move your character. Yeah, for sure. Move your character over there with them. Both our rogues are like, you guys got this. All right, and then it is the bugbear's turn. So the bugbear is going to run up to the dragonborn because they see this very large creature, very similar to their size, and they're like, huh. And they one of them goes and takes a swing, and he's going to hit or attempt to hit Jordan. Jordan, what's your AC?
16.
All right, he got a nat 20, so he's gonna do double damage on you.
Oh no.
I'm gonna fucking die for helping Pat's bitch ass.
All right, so you are gonna take 20 points of damage
I'm dead.
from his hit. You don't have 20 points?
I have
He has
19.
Oh my
All right.
god!
So Triton, as he hits you with his morning star, you kind of maybe hit back on the cavern wall and you become unconscious. Now I will remind you guys, though he is our healer, somebody has some red potion that you were once told wasn't.
I have the potion.
Maybe someone on their turn can go and fondle your pockets and help you out. So you're not dead, because 5e doesn't kill you immediately, but you are knocked unconscious. So you're just kind of chilling. If no one stabilizes you, Triton, or no one gives you the healing potion, we will need to start making death saves on your next turn. But hopefully that doesn't happen. All right, and then the next bugbear is going to come run up to Makaria. The one that was not hit quite yet. What the fuck did I just do?
Wait, did Jackson go?
I'm
Did he
next.
get his
Oh my god, Jackson!
Oh.
I did this last time to you. Okay, Jackson,
Oh.
you're going to interrupt
No,
this
it's
bugbear's turn. Your turn.
The bugbear goes to move, and Jackson's like,
Wait.
He's like, oh, I'm sorry. Please. Sorry, Fritz. We did that last time. Sorry.
Where the
Are
hell
we
is
not?
Zenthal?
We're not going to apologize to me.
No, you
No,
don't get
because I
a
want to kill you.
That's dead, Bill.
Where is
All right,
Zenthal?
Fritz.
Does he want some more food? We got Zenthal. We got
You
more pies
haven't
for you.
seen Zenthal yet, but Fritz, now that you're kind of realizing I'm not seeing Zenthal, you're hearing and bones crushing.
Bitch is still eating. We gave him
He's
too much
he's
food.
still eating in the cavern.
It's like a
Gave him
cat.
too much food.
I
He's in the
Zenthal, get
crevice
the hell
right
over. We got some more food for you. Just not the
Order
scalps.
up.
And
But
then-
you stop hearing the bones crunching, and he goes, "What? Do you need some help? What? I thought you
Yes!
guys got it."
No, we don't.
We very much do not.
Well,
This
what's
Dragon
in
Man's
it for
fucking
me?
50% Morning Star. He's giving birth to a planet.
He turns up and it's also talking is a free action, so this is allowed. He turns up to you. He says, "What's in it for me?"
Food.
He's shouting to the
Fresh
deck.
food.
I have plenty down here.
Bitches.
Listen, we'll figure it out
He wants
after.
potions.
Yeah, he wants
Can you just come help us?
I need something for it. He's yelling, and he goes back to crunching.
Listen, he wanted our potions.
Yeah.
I don't want to give him our potions. I think we need to give
We'll give you a
Triton one of our
potion.
potions.
Just not.
Oh no.
No.
We're giving him a potion. Everyone, we're giving him a potion. We need help.
Kevin.
We're just not gonna get the red potion.
And then he starts scurrying up, and he goes, "Can I have the invisibility one?"
As long as you don't use it against us.
No, we.
He's
No,
our
no,
friend.
no,
Yes.
of course not, of course not. And he blinks his one eye. He's like, "So the invisibility potion?"
Absolutely.
Okay, so Fritz,
Perception
it's
check
still
and
your
then-
turn. You can take an action because that was a free action. I'm gonna roll him into the initiative order now. All right.
And now I'm gonna take out my great axe and the one that who was it? Dennis hit that in the arm. Did he chop that bugbear's arm like clean off to where the arm's on the floor?
No,
Damn it.
no, he didn't. He kind of pierced it because that's
Okay.
a piercing damage. So
Okay.
it's kind of squirting blood out now.
Okay.
And that's
Well,
the
okay,
one that also hit Triton unconscious as well.
All right. So the one that's next to me on the map. Okay.
Yes, exactly.
I'm gonna-
Yeah, he's in melee with you.
Okay. I'm gonna take out my great axe and swing it at him, and I will. Roll a 16.
All right, meets beats. You got it. Roll your damage.
Hit a 10.
Nice.
You got 10?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, so he takes it maybe to the side, and you swing that axe on his side, and he looks real bad. He's squirting out, and he looks real bloodied. He's really holding his side at this point, but kind of rallies himself and kind of growls real loud. And
that-
next up is top
Wait,
of the
I'm
order.
gonna yell at him some more. I'm gonna take your scalp like I took your friends, and then I initiate rage as a bonus action.
And you do what?
I initiate rage as a bonus action.
Oh yeah! All right. 6. So can you tell us what rage does? Again.
I gain advantage on strength checks and saving throws.
You also add 2 points of damage every time
Yes.
you hit damage.
Yes, and then resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, increase strength, and then last for 1 minute or 10 rounds.
That's it. Yeah, ends up to 10 turns. So that means, Fritz, whenever you take damage from now on from anything that's hitting you, essentially, you take only half of that damage. Right. Top of the order is Dennis, our rogue who decided to go and hide like a bitch.
Well, now that I'm hiding, I would imagine I can use sneak attack and shoot one of them. with the
Absolutely.
bow.
You are
Does
more
anybody
welcome.
want to like try and save me? or
I'm
anything?
over here.
Sounds like a big no, Triton.
Dead men don't talk, buddy.
Suck
He's
my
only
dick. You should be
unconscious.
dead.
No, so I would imagine that.
I'll do it on my turn.
There you go.
Suck his dick? What?
No.
Triton's
So I'm-
unconscious. All right, Dennis. Yes, you can use sneak attack right now.
I'm gonna shoot at the one that's less hurt.
All right, so that's going to be the one that's kind of in front of Makaria.
Yeah.
Cool.
Roll for hit.
And then add your sneak attack modifier damage stuff.
So the hit roll was 25 total,
Oh, you hit for sure.
and then. Oh boy. Okay, 5 for damage plus the
Plus 1d6,
Attack.
I believe.
where the hell's my sneak attack thing? There it is. Ugh. All right, 8 total.
All right. He's not looking great. Do you want to do anything else on your turn? Any of your bonus action stuff?
Nah, I'm cool behind this pillar, honestly.
I'm chilling behind it. All right, both these bugbears seem
George is just gargling on the ground.
I'm saving no one at all.
Makaria said she would do it.
Do
She
it.
said she would do it.
All right, so
Fuck you.
Triton, it's on your
Hide
turn.
the
You
cock,
are
bitches.
unconscious. You're gonna have to make a death save. So
Oh
we're gonna-
no!
Y'all suck.
I thought you were before Triton. I'm sorry.
So no. He has to make like 6 in total. So how death saves work are he's gonna just roll a flat d20. If he gets 10 or above, it's a success. If he gets 9 or below, it's a failure. He has to get 3 successes to be alive. But if he gets 3 failures before he gets 3 successes, then he dies forever.
But there's no ability modifier on the saving throws.
Nope, it's just the flat d20. So Triton, you're gonna go to the bottom left, click
Yeah.
the d20 and tell me what you get.
8.
All right, so that's 1 failure. Triton, that's your turn. You are still laying there lifeless.
Nice.
Kind of lifeless, maybe barely breathing. Holding onto a thread. The next step is the Nothic. So the Nothic crawls up and he's looking around and he sees the bugbear that's right in front of Makaria and he goes and claws at him with his
Thanks, bud.
disgusting talons and he hits and he is going to give him 4 points of slashing damage in that back of the bugbear, and the bugbear kind of rears back and goes, "Ah!" And he obviously does not like that. He does not look good right now. And that's the Nothic's turn. And up next is Makaria.
Okay, I'm gonna run over to Triton and then I guess go through his pocket to find the red potion
Awesome.
and then do whatever I need to do with that.
Yeah, so I haven't given you information on that healing potion. So it's like a lesser healing potion if you imagine Skyrim. So you kind of put it in Triton's mouth, and then Triton,
Yes.
I'm gonna roll for you. You're gonna get 6 points of health back. So you'll stabilize to 6, and you are now at 6 hit points, Triton. That healing potion did you well, and you kind of wake up, and Makaria is kind of over you, pouring this into your mouth. Makaria, that is your action, but you can move a little bit more if you want to. You can also maybe do a bonus action if you have one.
I don't think I have bonus, but I'd like to move.
Good. Go
Away
ahead.
from
You can move your body wherever you want.
Sorry.
And the next up is going to be Crag.
All right, is the one that hit me still alive?
We're both alive, I think.
Still alive.
All right, I'm gonna charge at him with my Morning Star.
Love it.
Your Mateus was on medicine, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see how you hit.
19.
Oh, hits for sure.
10 damage.
All right. So, you want to describe it? You want me to?
Hold on. I need to look what a Morning Star is because what I've looked up is just a morning sausage.
Is that why your background is that? I understand now.
It's like a mall.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
with
it's just
spiky end.
bigger. It's just a little bit more chunkier.
Does it have a chain on it?
No,
That's
not
a
the one that I'm
flail.
imagining.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
Slightly different.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna two-hand this thing right into this guy's cranium while I laugh at Fritz because I destroy this guy's scalp.
Oh,
My
so the
scalp!
scalp is unusable. All right, and that bugbear is Genzo, and you kind of see Xanthal kind of look up and go, and he kind of lips his lips with his black tongue.
I'm
Go ahead.
I'm also gonna do my second wind.
Oh yes, go ahead.
So once per short rest, you can use a bonus action to regain D10 plus 2 health points.
All right, so you're gonna roll a d10 just like on the bottom left, and then add +3 to it.
Plus 2. Oh, is that a 10? It's a 12.
So you'll just if you're maxing out your health, there's add 12, and then you can't go past your original hit points.
Okay, so I'm back to max.
Beautiful. All right, so Crag kind of kind of allowed himself
Jordan's
to.
so pissed.
All right.
Why did nobody thought to say something to me?
What?
What?
So I healed Patrick, which got me killed. But Patrick had a skill that could heal
No,
himself.
he can't. He can only. That's only healing himself. It's like rallying himself.
Yeah, he healed himself. I didn't have to heal him.
He was also gone. It's fine. We didn't know he had that.
That's
It's
true.
fine.
He was
It's
gone
fine.
I
too.
didn't know he had
You're
that.
doing your job as the healer. It's understandable.
I think you were playing your role, and you should be commended for it and not be mad about it.
Yeah, you're doing your role, but next time you just know that Craig's selfish, so then don't help him next time.
Yeah,
Let's
absolutely.
get some
not.
clowns in the chat for Jordan.
All right, so there's one bugbear Dunzo, and then there's one to the left, and it is now Macaria's. No, I'm sorry, not Macaria. It is now Fritz's. No, Christine's turn. I'm sorry, Christine.
Oh,
Foxy.
Foxy.
okay, I am. You know, fuck it. I'm gonna shoot this guy. Just moving him slightly. So I would like to shoot him.
Go ahead.
Let's see if I don't hire him. Does a 19 do it?
19 hits for sure.
Blitz. Okay. Let me look real quick. 3 plus 4, 7. So I do 7 damage.
All right. And you use your sneak attack too?
Is there someone on 5 feet? That's what I couldn't tell.
He is engaged in combat with others.
Then yes, I would love to use my
So
sneak.
yes, you can also roll your 1d6.
My current one I'm playing doesn't do less than like 60 damage now, so now I feel like it's not doing anything. 3, so 10.
All right. Christine, you want to describe it?
As I pull my sword back, I knock my compatriot next to me just in the head, and he goes, "Hey!" And then I shoot him like perfectly like this through the eyes.
All right.
It's not in the scalp. Protect the scalps.
And that bugbear is down to that one. That scalp is good still. And he kind of just falls right in front of the Nothic, in front of Xanthal. And Xanthal looks up and kind of looks around at you guys and starts kind of eating the arm of the bugbear a little bit and is picking it up and gnawing on it. Now, all of a sudden, you guys start hearing a voice that you haven't heard yet. And you can't see him, but you can begin to hear somebody start talking and going, stronger than I thought. I thought I was warned. And you begin to hear the voice from the bottom right of this room. Never mind then. And you begin to, Milo. Come on, dude, I'm in the middle of talking.
You're a vicious attack dog
You're
coming.
ambitious and wiener dog. And you're hearing the voice from the bottom left side of this room. The bottom right side of this room, like where I'm trying to put the Nothic at. And you hear that voice, and then you hear kind of footsteps clambering through that open area, and you no longer hear footsteps anymore. And you think from the voice it sounded like an older gentleman, but you didn't see them at all. And now we're out of combat. So you guys are with the Nothic in this room. The Nothic is slowly chewing on one of the fingers of the bugbears. And someone just obviously exited this room.
Let's chase after the guy.
I rifle through Trident's pockets, grab the blue potion, and toss it to the Nothic.
He grabs it really quick and scurries down into his crevice. And you kind of hear him opening and clambering with the treasure chest that was down there.
So,
And then he closes it shut.
Jackson, I do need to point out that we traded invisibility potion for 4 hit points worth of damage.
Yeah.
Just for future reference when thinking about giving invisibility potions to people like that.
Listen, and then they also pasted 2 of our people against the wall like we were fucking Team Rocket. It's fine.
Eh.
Fair is fair.
Hannah, I think you're muted. Oh no, just kidding. I'm an idiot. Never mind. I was looking at the Twitch stream, not the Zoom, so it's delayed. I'm sorry. I just broke my brain.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
Do it, coward.
And what does that do for you?
It gives me
You get the
1d8 plus. What is my? Do I have a spell casting?
Your
thing?
spellcasting modifier. It should be underneath your spell thing, underneath your spell area.
This man rolled a 2.
No modifier. You know what? Fuck you,
Well,
Pat.
just add your wisdom modifier then. What's your maybe it's
wisdom.
charisma for you.
Wisdom.
It should be underneath
Wisdom's
your...
+1 and charisma's +2.
Let me look. It should be underneath your spell area.
It says modifier +0. I said that.
Did you just click the 1d8 underneath your spells?
Yes.
Okay, and what did you roll? 1?
I rolled a 2.
Okay, so that's what you get. So you get 2 points back.
Yes.
Okay.
Find a question.
You have a question?
No, I asked it. Can we ask the Nothic?
Nothic, yeah.
Nothic?
Yeah, sure.
If you know who the fuck those people were?
Who?
The people who
Which
came in
left
and
the
then
room.
left.
He looks up from gnawing at the fingers. Or no, he's down in the crevice at this point, and he goes, That was Matthias. That was the wizard.
Okay.
But he was using his invisibility potion.
Whoa.
Okay.
Okay.
So he's invisible. Cool.
Well,
I scurry
There's
over and go scout the
he
remaining
looks at you.
bugbear.
He looks at you, Dennis. He goes, "There can be more than one potion."
What?
Like, we gave him one potion, but obviously there are other potions. 'Cause
Yeah.
Matthias has some ability to make potions or something.
All the sign shit they knocked over. Yeah. He uses it for making potions. Well, he used to. Not anymore.
Yes.
It's all busted.
Let's follow after this footsteps.
I quickly
Yeah.
scout
What
the
are we gonna do
bugbear.
about it? Oh man.
well, what are we gonna do standing in the dungeon?
I don't know.
All right.
But like, how do you fight that?
Well, I don't think an invisibility potion lasts forever.
Does it?
I don't know.
Can I do it?
I would
Think
imagine
on
it doesn't like.
About how long? Do you know how long invisibility potion would last? We're dumb.
He thinks for a second. Unsure of his. He brewed it himself.
Interesting.
Thanks, bud.
And he scurries back down, and then you slowly see the bugbear kind of being pulled into the crevice, and then you hear a as it hits the floor.
Cool.
So you guys can exit this underground layer if you'd like. There are some things that we haven't really looked through. If you want to look through, we can also just dip out.
There was a locked door at
Yeah.
the
Oh, yeah,
top.
right? Yeah, it was. You go.
It was right here, right?
No. You go through that room. There's like barrels and stuff, and then you go out that door, and then across the hall.
Do we want to try and pick the
Exactly.
lock on that door?
Sure.
So Makara, you kind of remind everybody of that area, and you go up, and that door is locked. But
That's also where I
Dennis,
heard
you wanna
about, right?
lockpick it?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and lockpick it.
Sure.
I need
Just-
to roll.
just
I don't know.
roll-
Any closer.
I think it's
Is it
Christine. Do you
dexterity?
think it's a sleight of hand for lockpicking? I'm not
Every
sure.
time we do lockpicking, it's sleight of hand.
Okay, so just roll your sleight of hand, Dennis.
This is fun.
Okay. Oh, sick. 10 total.
That literally was the DC I was thinking in my head was 10.
Oh, okay. Then
So
good.
It pops open, and Dennis, as you open it, it's an armory.
Ooh, big
There's, like,
money.
There's like 6 short swords like on the wall. There's like multiple spears like kind of in a clump. There's a couple of wooden shields, and there's there's a couple of pieces of leather armor, and then a handful of red cloaks.
Can I have a cloak?
I would like to push everyone out of the way, grab 2 short swords and a robe, and then angrily stomp out with my big dragon feet.
All right. So you won't be unencumbered, Triton, because you are so large. So you can go ahead, if you figure out how to add 2 short swords to your items, you can do that, or you can just write it down somewhere.
I will
also
figure
the-
out how to.
I will say it's a red cloak, and it's very obvious that it's what every other bandit in this hideout has been wearing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna grab. Oh, I already do have a cloak. You're right. I had a cloak from earlier, so I'm just gonna grab 1 short sword.
All right, so there's 3 left.
Oh.
I look at my great axe. I look at the broom.
Oh, okay.
I go away from the room.
Yeah, you guys have your weapons are obviously also in this much better condition than all of these weapons in here. but they would do the job if you needed them.
Laser pistol? Why is that an option?
Does anyone else want to grab anything from the armory?
I casually grab some rope and tie my new scalp to my head.
Are there
I'm
any
going with-
extra arrows?
There were not any arrows or bows in this room. No,
Were there any ball bearings?
there weren't any ball bearings. There were short
Christine, I have
swords,
1,000 ball bearings. Don't worry.
there were short swords, there were spears, there were wooden shields, and there was some leather armor.
Wait.
Do I already have leather armor? I think so.
You, as a rogue, that's like the only type of armor you can wear, I believe.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
You know who would
That
need
without
that leather?
being
You know who that
disadvantaged.
leather would be good for though? The girls in the club, Foxy.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, you are welcome to lug these things back if you want to try to do other things with this besides equip it yourself.
Y'all want to go poke
Alright,
that goblin that's chained up with some of these spears and see what happens?
You're gonna go
Yeah, let's
for
do it.
goblin?
I'll do some slight torturing.
But we do have a chained up goblin.
He wasn't chained up, he was handcuffed.
We have a handcuffed goblin.
I'll go poke him.
Why would you poke him?
All right, we got a rope. So,
Get some
someone go
fucking
get some
answers.
Someone go get some
Poke
fucking
stuff.
water. I got a robe.
I got some rope.
Oh my god.
So we can also just leave this. Or well,
Yeah.
Don't we have that girl or the woman and the kid also somewhere in here?
Yeah, they're in another
yeah,
room.
we can just go tell them to leave now.
That's
But we
true.
don't know if there's anything in that room.
At this point, just they're on their own. We can't be their parents.
That's fine.
Just
Well, isn't that
She's-
one of the people that we need?
No.
No,
they're just
He's
randomly-
chilling in town.
Who's chilling in town?
Was
The-
our friend.
Our apprentice.
Oh, the assistant to the realm
The
raid.
assistant
Yeah.
super cop. Yeah,
Assistant super cop.
yeah.
His name is Neff.
Yes.
Neff. The
Neff. That's a note I need to write down.
Uh huh.
Just gonna have
Neff.
one piece of paper that just says Neff.
Assistant.
super cop.
Assistant to the super cop.
Now, you
Assistant.
guys, when you guys went into the, I forgot to recap this, but when you guys did go into the bedroom, there was a journal somewhere, and someone did grab that journal. But the journal didn't have writing. It had markings of writing, but there wasn't any apparent writing, and someone had an idea about it.
I need a pencil or charcoal.
Something like that, yeah.
A lemon.
Lemon?
Lemon juice, if it's invisible ink.
So in D&D Beyond, I'm trying to do some like light notes on allies, but I can only add one ally. It won't let me add any others. I don't know if that's like me being stupid.
It's just like a list, so you just enter.
But
in.
I don't have an option to.
You can't edit it?
I have no
Oh, so
idea.
it's one text box.
Oh, that's stupid.
Yeah. it's a
Okay, that's bad. Okay, sorry.
Okay.
I'm good then. Thank you.
No, you're fine. All right, so you guys are standing in this armory deciding if you're gonna go save the woman and child or not at this point, and you're also deciding if you're gonna go see the goblin. So what do you guys want to go do?
Let's go save the woman and the child. It's
So
the
go back
right
to the
thing
room. I mean, it's the same room, so we can go back to that room if you guys
It's
want to
just
fuck with that
away.
goblin.
Yeah.
No, they're in two different places.
They are in two
Goblin's by the
different places,
workshop, and then the children is in the cell, which is with the crypt,
yes. Mhm.
which is to our right.
We didn't tie anyone else. We didn't tie anyone up. But we fought someone with the. Oh, I guess we killed everyone there. We didn't tie anyone up.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
fought someone.
Someone ran away. There's a dead guy that we fed to our friend. The woman and child is in the crypt area, which is to our right.
Along
or
with the
if we go
skeleton.
this way over the bridge, that's where the workshop is.
Mhm.
And that's where the guy that's tied up is.
That's where the goblin is. No one is tied up.
Handcuffed. Is
And-
that better for you?
And-
It's the
Incapacitated.
guy and the goblin. The guy is dead,
Correct.
All right. Let's
and the goblin.
let's go escort these civilians out of here.
These lovely, respectable women.
They will no longer be disrespected.
All right. So you guys go walk down to the crypt area. You guys know it's just south of this armory, and you walk into the crypt where those skeletons were, but the skeletons aren't anywhere to be found. You don't see any remnants of bones or anything like that. And you go to open up where the prison was, where the slave pens were, and the ladies aren't there either. And the cage that they were in, that door is open, but they aren't in here.
Uh-oh.
Sweet. Problem
Oh.
solved.
Oh well. One less responsibility for us.
Yeah. That's a win if you ask me.
Yeah.
That's
All
what
right, so
off
then,
my chest. Don't know about y'all.
That's a scalp off my head.
south
No, it's right
south
here.
of
It's
the
still here.
room, southeast of the room is where those copper doors were.
Let's go through those. Let's see what's over there.
Already went through there.
Yeah, so that's where you guys originally came from. So you guys go through there. You go through that hallway that was a little eerie, and you end up going to the right and turning into the right. You are
Yeah.
back in that area where that cisterine was, where that water source was, and you are seeing the exit on the other side. And as you are walking through this room, you are seeing droplets of blood, kind of. Where you guys are walking, like you're now seeing that the same path you are taking, there are droplets of blood on the floor leading to the exit of the manor.
We follow.
Ranger,
can we
range,
do it?
range,
Can I
use your
do a
skills,
perception on how
range.
fresh it is?
Yeah.
Can I do a perception on how fresh the blood is?
Yeah.
Or how
Sure,
recent
sure,
it
you-
came through?
I would say that'd be a medicine check. So if you want to click the medicine number for you.
8.
Okay, with the 8, it's warm to the touch.
Fresh-ish blood.
Yep. All right, so from here you guys exit out of the crypt of this dungeon area of this manor, and you guys are out in the open. It's obviously getting to be nighttime at this point. You guys were in there quite a bit, quite a long time. You're leaving behind a goblin and a Nothic and some skeletons. Maybe you're not really sure where they went. But you guys can now head back into town if you want. You can chill here and camp for the night if you want. I would say it is evening time and the sun is setting.
So
It's
could
about,
we get
it's about an hour walk back to main part of town.
So if we, no matter which way this goes, if we rest, is that a short rest or a long rest?
If you want to rest for an hour, that is a short rest. If you want to rest for a full night's sleep, about 7 hours, you can do a long rest.
Okay.
Do we need, like, if we made camp, do we need someone to watch?
That is a good idea, Makaria. So I will say, if you guys haven't really camped out in the wilderness yet, but taking watch is important. Whenever you're not in the comfort of 4 walls, usually.
Okay.
So as a note to everyone, right now we're northwest of Bendrum, right? And the little red
Mhm.
circle. The place we were originally going to go is further northwest, the bigger blue circle.
Yes.
So if we're,
I'm
I was
gonna
gonna
fix
say-
that. It was the
Okay.
orange circle that Droop the goblin pointed to,
Oh.
just so you don't go the wrong way.
oh, sorry. Okay. So maybe
back
it
to
is fine to go
Bendrum?
back to town. If we could make it back to town for the night, that way we don't have to camp in the wilderness. And then it's still on the way basically to where we're wanting to go, to where I don't remember the name of the person there. That's where they said Matthias. I don't remember the name of the person there.
Matthias was
Matthias was the one that we just chased out.
Yes.
We know where he's going. Hopefully over there.
If
That-
someone wants to make a history check, I can jog your memory.
I will make a history check.
You can just press the history button.
Yes, I know. 15.
Okay, that's great. So you're like, okay, why do we have this marked on our map? Oh, right. Because Droop, the goblin that was handcuffed, told you guys got some information out of him. He told you that Khalees Greymore, the head of the Grey Crow mob, she still has the Realm Mage in her office.
Super cop.
Under her captivity still. She has not given him up to the Black Spider, supposedly. And now you heard that information and that makes you think, oh yeah, the Black Spider was the one who definitely wanted the Realm Mage, but Khalees has him currently and he supposedly is at that orange circle.
All right. So I impart that knowledge on to the rest of everybody else.
Yep,
Say
everyone.
that out loud.
Yep.
And then I suggest we go back to town, get a good night's rest, because I am pooped from all the hiding of the shot missers. And let's get a start on the morning daybreak next day to head towards Orange Circle.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Sure.
Right. So you guys head back into town. You walking through town. There's not really many people out at this point because it is about 9, 10 o'clock at night by the time you guys stroll in. You do walk in though, and Avalon, the short dwarven maid who was blonde, who you heard last was harassed, but you guys took care of business. She is working, and she tells you guys she's readied your bed for you guys, and she's readied your quarters, and it's ready for slumber. So,
What a
do you guys want to do anything before you go to bed, or you just want to go to sleep?
You said it's pretty late, right?
It's about 10 o'clock at night now. Yeah.
I'm
Nothing's
turning
open.
in. Yeah. Well, Divine Smut's probably open if anyone wants to.
Yeah, so they can call me ugly in there. After the day I've had, I'm good.
Listen,
So I
then
have a
women just
question.
they don't lie.
Do spells
It's not their fault.
regenerate overnight?
They do. So when you take a long rest, you can say that you've. I'm not sure exactly how D&D Beyond works. There might be a way you can say that you've rested.
There should be a long rest button.
There's a long rest button.
So you can click long rest and everything should reset.
All right, we're all taking a long rest. Oh,
Yes.
I had a thought, because Christine mentioned maybe befriending some bugs, because I can do the animal spell.
You can do animal friendship, and you can talk to insects if they want to be talked to.
You also have like befriend animal, Kayla.
She doesn't have that spell right now. No.
Okay, because yeah, if you can talk to spiders and then befriend spiders, it's game changer.
So that's what I was curious.
Well, do you want to look for bugs then?
Well, no.
You can go play in the dirt right now.
Wait,
What are you
is
doing?
animal- Is this animal?
No,
I mean,
I
if I just like say he's spiders.
I see where you're going. You have one spell left before it's gonna regen
Like, I
anyway. But if you
be
want to go
like,
scavenge
hey.
for bugs, then I'm going to bed.
I mean, the bugs aren't gonna tell you anything, and because they're mostly bugs. Like think about like the wisdom of an
That's
animal.
fine.
You know what I mean? It's not like they're gonna be
Bugs.
automatically smarter or anything like that.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
They're mostly bugs.
I am a simple bug.
That's probably what will. Come out
I'm
of
going to
both now.
bed.
Okay.
Right
Okay.
now.
Alright.
Does anyone want a nightcap? Everyone just hits the hay.
No nightcap.
Well, since I'm still fucking bleeding, I'd like to go
You
right
know
to
what?
bed.
No one touched me today. I'm feeling nice and limber. Maybe I'll head to the bar for a nightcap. A quick,
All right.
quick beer or a
I'll
meal.
go with the Dennis.
I would like to elbow Crag in the forehead before he walks past. Just a nice swift elbow. What do I roll for
Crack,
that?
Go to sleep.
As this, just do a straight strength check. Let's see if you knock him down.
Is that a D20? D20?
Yep.
Got an 8 plus 5.
Crag, what's your AC?
16.
You are not successful on.
Do I at least make contact?
I call him a bitch and call him ugly.
There you go. You guys are now bickering in the tavern.
Yes,
Facts
he's
only.
absolutely-
Facts only.
He's never getting healed again.
Don't need it.
All right.
Yeah.
So Crag and Dennis, everyone else, I imagine you retired to your quarters. But Crag and Dennis, you sit at the bar with Avalon, and she lets you guys know, kind of through a long-winded story, that some red brands were continuing that group of red cloaked guys. They're called the Red Brand. She found out. They went and harassed Divine Smut again, but luckily Neff was actually able to arrest them. And Neff now has 2 of them at the town hall, and he's currently taking care of them since Ronair is nowhere to been found, and Ronair hasn't come back to town. And she kind of tells you guys that. She seems
Where-
a little worried when she talks about Ronair too.
Didn't you
Where
update him?
did you say Neff was? Sorry.
Neff was at the town hall.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and update her and let her know that Ron Air is taking a lifelong
Big
vacation.
Daddy dead.
She kind of hears that and seems like very shook by it, and tries to hold back some tears and just kind of continues to clean and do dishes and whatnot. But she does seem pretty affected by it.
Comfort her.
But she
Yeah,
does let you know that
cussing.
Yeah.
that Neff has been working at the town hall with the town master, or like the mayor of town. He's been trying to help him today, and Neff was successful with helping him.
So
But
maybe,
Divine Smut's kind of been closed for the rest of the day because it's like their second case of being harassed, and they weren't sure where their boss was, so they just kind of closed for the day.
maybe tomorrow we go talk to the super cop at town hall before heading out. See if he has any more information on the Red Baron gang. I guess I tell that to Crag, who's with me.
Correct.
You
I
just say
agree.
go in.
Anything else, Crag or Dennis, before you go to sleep?
I'm ready to turn in.
I take a shit.
Gross.
Go out to the outhouse. Crag, are you still camping in your tent?
Yes.
Awesome. All right, so
I hope
everyone
he's
gets
attacked by goblins. Absolutely ransacked.
everyone sleeps really soundly, especially after the fight. If anyone took any damage, you really sleep hard that evening. But you wake up to the smell of a really delicious breakfast that's being cooked. You're not sure what it is quite yet before you go downstairs. But whatever is smelling downstairs smells delicious, and you are hearing a few voices at the tables as you guys prepare yourselves for your day. You guys are suiting up, and you guys go downstairs, and you're seeing now Awen and Pip. So the two people you originally met the one day,
They're like me.
when the one time you guys came in here, and you're also seeing Donjay. Donjay's kind of sitting and eating breakfast with Pip around the fire. And Awen's kind of bussing the tables and cleaning things and picking up glasses. Awen offers you guys a couple of things for breakfast. She says there's pork sausage and poached greens and eggs and butter and bread. There's also some blueberry muffins left over and some blueberry compote for breakfast. As she's telling you guys this, you see Donjay come over, and Donjay kind of leans in and gives her a kiss on the cheek, and he says he'll see her later. He kind of waves to Pip as he leaves, and he turns to the rest of you guys and says, "Hey, thought you guys were gonna come by my weapon shop. I have a really cool couple things I think you guys might want to see."
I actually
so
want to
it's
go.
tried. It's just lodged in his rib cage.
Listen,
wanna go
I
check
got
out
the
the weapon
money,
shop.
so you might want to stop talking so much shit.
I think Hannah distributed the money throughout the party, just to let you know.
Yeah.
I don't.
I'm just assuming everyone has equal coin.
No, she did the
Like,
smart thing because
Yes.
if listen, we were never seeing
Well,
it
you
again.
know
If you
what,
kept it in-
Absolutely not.
Dennis, you actually are not right. I did not put any money on your D&D Beyond sheets. So whatever money's in there is because of the background that I put on there for you. But the party
Oh.
does have some amount of coin, and
There's
someone was keeping tracking that, and I don't know who it was.
It was 52 coins, and I had it.
Yeah.
So he can let you guys know I have some interesting items. I think you guys might find useful, and he waves to the girls and heads on out for the day.
I want to follow him to his shop.
I also get up to the
Y'all
table.
just want to walk behind him. Crag here yet, or did he pick up camp yet? No.
Yeah, Crag, are you in here for breakfast yet?
Oh yeah, I've already eaten.
Oh, Crag was actually first to the hotel
Yeah.
breakfast.
I'm
I
sure.
Don't you know the continental breakfast is for paying guests only?
I snitch to whoever is considered the innkeeper and say,
Avalon.
he stole breakfast. Avalon. Is that her name?
It's Awen.
Awen.
Awen kind of
Lord of the
Awen
Rings.
giggles and she says, "What you guys have done, you guys are breakfast on the house for all of you."
He
No
doesn't
extra
deserve it, but
fun.
thank you.
I'll
Yes.
keep you to that. When does
And,
breakfast end?
It's in about an hour, and you hear Toblin, the innkeeper owner. He says, "In about an hour from
All
the
right, I
kitchen."
scurry to get seconds.
She brings
Me
you
and
out.
Dennis are leaving for the weapons shop.
She hands you out some things. So if you guys want to look at the town map, there are a few places that you have learned about. But if you guys just want to go to Donjay's and see what he's got, you can do that too.
I would like to go to Don Jay's.
Yeah, me too.
Same. I just
I'm good
follow
with my
them.
weapons.
Does
Donjay
Foxy
sounds
wanna
like
go
he
to
should
Divine
own
Smith?
Divine Smooth.
What, Christine?
What the hell? Donjay sounds like he should own Divine Smut.
Yeah,
Like,
he's Jay for short. All right. Crag, or Fritz, Dennis, and Crag, you guys are going.
Yeah.
All right, and then Makaria and Triton, what do you guys want to do?
I originally wanted to go to the weapon shop.
Okay, so yeah, and also I would say whenever you guys are exploring a town, you can split up. I will say there, just to make grounds easier to cover. So
Okay,
Makari, if
anyone-
you want to go somewhere else, you can.
Is anyone going to Divine Smut?
Oh, yeah, I want to go to the pie
Town
shop.
hall.
I don't think Well, I was planning on going to go check out the weapon. You can go to town hall if you'd like.
What
I want a
if-
nice pie.
Town hall, or if anyone's going
Currently,
to
no
find
one's
stuff.
going there now.
I will say that the town hall is I'll circle it on here. I didn't label it quite yet because we guys didn't discover it, but it is that thing that just is now transparent.
Oh.
Okay, so it's right next.
Also,
to
it's
it.
next to Dante's.
Okay.
It's on the way to, it's like just a little bit past Dondays. All right, so you guys all start walking. Crag, you want to go to the pie shop?
Yeah, I'm going to the pie shop.
All right, you've eaten a lot for breakfast. You're getting all your calories in for the day. You're ready to
Yeah.
fight.
Mr. Chunky's gonna be slow in battle again.
At least I'm not ugly.
Jesus Christ. So I'll discuss what happens with Crag first.
Oh God.
Oh, Christine, what do you want to do? Do you want to go back to Divine Smut? Do you want to stay with everyone kind of in the party as they go to the weapon shop?
I'm not gonna go with them to the weapon shop. I'm gonna check on my girls, but then I'll come back to them.
Okay. So I'll describe what happens at the Glorious Pies, then we'll go to Divine Smut, and then we'll go to the weapon shop.
I'll go with Foxy.
Okay.
Ooh, girl.
All right. So so Crag, you walk up to Fuenton's Glorious Pies, the centaur that you met the other day. He's a very large creature, and you're a little confused as to why a centaur is baking goods, but who cares? He has a nice window open. It's painted white and it's open, and you see a couple things kind of out cooling. What you can see some cupcakes with this light red frosting. You can see some biscuits that have a cinnamon sugar coating, and then a couple of scones, and then some pies stacked up. And he comes up and he says, "What can I do you for? Would you like anything? I can tell you about the things and what they how they make you feel, if you know what I mean."
Well, now I'm interested. How do they make me feel?
And he kind of points to everything. Just in general, they kind of elevate your life a little bit, if you know what I mean.
Oh.
And he that's all he really hints at. But he he says, if you tell me what you're looking for, I can maybe point you in the right direction.
I want an OG scone.
All right, so he lets you know the scones he has today is a garlic rosemary scone, and it comes warmed up with a nice pat of butter. If you
Does he
want.
have Gorilla Glue?
That sounds delicious.
All right. All right.
What?
That's not the direction this is going. What?
Wait, are you talking about like the chick who glued her head?
No,
No.
Gorilla Glue is like the
Like
most
the
common
strain
name
of
for
weed.
Strain a plant.
Oh.
I did
wow,
not
I
know
feel
that.
like that's
Sleepy
funny.
plant. Big
Crag,
sleepy
do you eat
plant.
it immediately or do you wrap it up for later?
No, I wrap it up for later. I parcel it so I can get it out through the day.
All right, so he says that'll do you good whenever you eat it, and I'll let you know what it does to you whenever you eat it.
Oh,
Excellent.
I'm gonna
I
snatch
also
that from him.
I also want to walk into Divine Smut.
All right, so Divine Smut's actually kind of like on the other side of town. So do you catch up with the girls?
No.
Okay. No. All right, so ladies, you guys go over to Divine Smut, and Christine, I'm kind of assuming that you have Bianca as kind of the manager in charge whenever you're not around.
Yeah, she
And she lets you know that again there are two red brands that came in that night as well, and Neff visited them a little bit earlier in the day, and he let them know if anything happens to immediately notify him. And a girl went and got him, and he came over and he apprehended the two gentlemen, and they were really causing a ruckus. They were quite belligerent, and they were essentially trying to pin one of the girls down in the room by herself. But Neff took care of business, and Bianca seemed very, very grateful for him. And she also seemed that she had a little bit of a crush on him. She was like, he's so fair-skinned and so lovely and from the capital. And she kind of seems smitten by Neff. But the girls shut down for the evening after that, and she kind of seems a little disappointed because they didn't really make as much money as they usually do. But they did it for their safety.
Triton is absolutely sick that she's falling for the super cop.
Listen,
Well, he's not the super cop. He's the regular cop.
Yes.
Assistant to the super cop.
This is the super cop.
Listen, no weirdo prospered against me, or no weirdo formed against me shall prosper. I move on. I'm still mad about yesterday. No longer interested in bitches.
Yeah.
To be fair, I don't think they're ever interested in you. I'll go.
Hey, shut up, Tiny.
God, the phrase "uggo."
What'd you call him?
Short! I called him short, like you!
Oh, damn.
Do you guys have any more exploring to do at Divine Smut?
I think I'm at Divine Spot by now, and I walk into the doors and I see them two, and I quickly heel turn and walk out.
Okay.
All right. So Crag's just being a weirdo. Got it. 10-4. And I think Bianca takes note of that. Like, she sees you do it, and she doesn't really say anything about it, though. All right, so we're at the weapon shop now. As soon as you walk into Don Jay's weapons, buy, sell, trade, you immediately can see kind of on his wall, he has the list of items that I put on slide 3. He has daggers, he has a couple of light hammers, he has spears, he has a battle axe, he has a couple of long swords, he has a short sword, and he has a war hammer. There aren't prices on the items. You'll have to talk to him about that. Talk to them. He also has some armor of some kind. I didn't do this properly. He has leather armor and studded leather armor. He also has some wooden shields. And you can see a grappling hook, and you also see a couple of locks and keys. And he sees you guys walk in and kind of observing the inventory. And he sees Fritz, the gnome. And he's in. Fritz, do you happen to have any bugbear items on right now?
I am wearing one of my scalps, yes.
He sees that.
Oh no.
And he goes, "Are you selling that?"
Oh no.
This one, no. This is my favorite one. I do have another, though, that could be willing to part with.
He goes, "You know, I've heard that when you wear hide of bugbears in front of other bugbears, that it gives you an advantage against them.
What?
And I'd be willing to buy that other hide from you."
Anyone, any of you guys
ask him how much first.
Y'all don't want it? Am I going to be the only one?
Find out the price before you say no.
It's gonna be
I
the
would like a
invisibility
war
potion
hammer.
all over again.
I would like a war hammer.
Hold on, he's talking to
It's not
Fritz
about
right
you.
now.
No one's talking to you,
fucked.
Triton.
Get fucked.
Shut up, scared of women.
All right. What? Yeah. Go ahead, Jackson. I mean,
Hannah.
Fritz.
Yeah, Fritz.
Let
So
those
he-
without sin cast the first scone.
I'm taking that scone from her.
Greg, go eat your goddamn food.
Fritz, do you want to sell it to him, or are you gonna keep it?
How much you willing to pay for this? My friends are looking for some new equipment, maybe some useful equipment because they're not so good at using it.
I'm willing to trade. Possibly. What are you guys looking to buy?
I would like a war hammer.
Ugly over here wants a warhammer.
Okay. Now, he thinks for a second and says, "Well, I usually sell warhammers around 30 gold pieces, but throw in the bugbear hide, I'll only ask for 10 gold pieces, and the hide."
But 20 gold pieces.
So
Discount.
who's talking?
math.
Is he talking to Triton or Fritz?
He's talking kind of to both of
Try
them
it.
because he hears the one. So he's saying that you can give him the hide if you can get it, and give him also 10 gold pieces.
How much is a dagger?
Try it. If I get you this warhammer, you promise to be a little bit more useful next time.
Fritz haggle.
How am I getting shit on in all of this?
Because you were pasted against the wall very quickly.
For trying to help my teammates.
Fritz haggle.
Let's see. How about
There's a bug.
the hide and 5 gold pieces? And John, do you really need 4 short swords?
I'll sell the short swords.
He looks at your short swords and he says, "I'll take 3 of the short swords
you have 3?
and 5 gold pieces and the hide for the warhammer.
Hmm.
The
I can
short
do
swords
the
are really
hot-
easy to come by. They're not that
Yeah.
important to him.
Short swords.
Do it.
Yeah. You know what? I'll do
So
it.
Trey, you want to give those up?
Yeah. Fuck
All
those
right,
short
so you
swords.
take them out of his inventory. You guys give him 5 gold pieces. Trey, and if you can track the gold pieces right now, that would be helpful.
Yes, we now have what, 52 minus
You,
47.
you can do that in D&D Beyond too. You can add the gold pieces
Yeah,
we
it's
have
in
to
your
your
currency.
inventory. There's a currency. It's in the.
Is
If you
it
go to equipment,
inventory?
if you go to equipment, it's like top right. It says currency. You
5.
click on it and you can add and remove and all that good
Yep.
stuff.
Okay,
I did.
got it. I see it. I see
Well,
it.
So okay, because you
I got
had
it.
yours from the backstory.
Nope, I didn't have any.
Oh, you didn't have any. Okay, so I guess Makari is tracking it now.
Okay.
I should have did it.
Oh,
right.
okay.
I don't know. I mean, you guys can both do it. I don't really give a shit. I'm just as long as someone has it.
Thank you, Don J.
Makaria, he hears that you want some daggers, and he says, "For you guys, and the deal I just got, I'll give you 2 for 5 gold pieces."
Grappling hook.
How much for the
Grap-
grappling hook?
Grappling hook is another 5 gold pieces. So if you want the 2
Do you have
daggers,
daggers?
and grappling hook,
I
it'll
don't
be
have
10.
daggers. All I have are longbow and
You don't have any daggers?
swords.
I mean, I have 2 daggers.
Oh.
If we could share daggers around, but I am interested in the
Okay.
grappling hook.
I want a grappling hook.
So
Uh, yeah.
he has about 4 behind the counter, and they're 5 gold pieces each. He says.
Okay.
I think we buy one
Okay.
just for now.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys can add that, whoever wants to track that, and then track the money as well. And then Fritz, he looks at you and he says, "Now, if I'm not mistaken, you're a gnome, sir?"
Put it in there.
Yes.
And he kind of drops this in front of you. I'm gonna drop it in front of slide 3. He says, "Now, I just got this in from a shipment, and I think you'd like this. And what we have here is a gnomish grenade. And it says, who needs magic when you have shrapnel? And it's essentially a grenade. And he says, no, it's not cheap. But, and he kind of holds it up, and it's kind of the size of like a monster can. Says it will do some damage to quite a bit of people if you guys are interested. You guys have the coin for this."
Is the price implied to be the one that is on the? He doesn't have a different price.
He says because there is actually a very nice price tag on it. He does see it, it's like kind of nicely tucked onto. He goes, I'm willing to bargain, or maybe put it on layaway for you guys.
The price tag says 300 though. Yes.
Yeah, the price tag says 300.
Jesus.
Do you have anybody you need killed or contained?
You know what I'm doing pretty.
Or skeleton.
I'm
Or
holding myself
scalped.
up pretty well. He says, I have a lot of experience myself in adventuring and fighting. I come from military past. I worked in the capital, so I can hold my own pretty well. And he kind of smirks and laughs at the idea of someone else doing his killing for him.
So no, you need scalped. Just let us know.
No. And he looks at Makaria, and Makaria, he can see your bow behind you, and he says, I might have something for you. And he pulls out this, and there's 5 of them.
Cool.
And they are these arrows that have acid on the tips. So they're one-time use. But he can sell you 1 for 10 gold pieces, or the whole 5 quiver for about 30 gold. No, I'm sorry. How much did I say it was? 10 gold pieces for 1?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, so I would say you can buy all 5 for 30 gold pieces.
Listen, get the acid arrows. We might need it. Trident, not very useful for the acid breath.
Yeah, he doesn't know this game.
I think I say acid arrows.
I miss acid breath one time. I've got the most recorded kills here, and everybody's just like, he's useless. Helped out. You know,
Well, you almost died.
I say acid arrows in the move.
wasn't my fault.
I think we can bicker about the pride of our character later.
Yep, that's fine. I don't know how
You-
to add things to my inventory.
This is also a homebrew item, so I'll have to make it and put it in there for you later.
Okay, what about the grappling hook? I can't find it.
I will add that in there for you later as well. I'll write a note for that. Do you want to buy the whole 5 for 30, or do you just want to buy 1 for 10?
I say 5.
That's such a
We
deal.
have the money, right?
Well, we're only gonna have 12 gold.
That's
pieces,
fine. I mean, I have. So I get the money that's in my thing for my backstory, right? I
Yeah,
have
I'm fine
15
with that.
more. Okay.
Absolutely.
Then the whole group is only gonna have 12.
Listen, we're not
Okay.
all
Okay.
brokies.
That's fine.
Okay, I don't know.
You guys can find money in different
Yeah.
Okay,
Listen,
that's
we
fine.
love looting.
ways.
Okay.
Would
so
it,
we'll do that.
All right, so you have those 5 arrows, and you kind of have a separate quiver area for them. And they look just like this picture. They have this kind of vial on the tip, and they're one-time use. So you know to kind of use them carefully. And he kind of seems excited about it. He's like, I've been waiting for the right adventurers to offer these to. Let me know how they do. And he seems pretty excited. And Fritz, he lets you know that he'll come by the tavern to get the hide from you later.
I'll leave it with the barmaids. We'll probably be gone, but they should hold on to it for you. I think you got a good relationship with them.
Yeah, Awin's my lady. He kind of smirks about it. It was pretty obvious that they were dating at breakfast. So that's town. If you guys want to do anything else in town before you head out to anywhere else.
Probably should go talk to Neff and tell him about
Yeah.
Town hall.
Town hall.
yeah,
Right.
Ranier's splatted.
All right, so you guys go ahead and walk through town, and it's a little bit quieter than usual. It seems like people are kind of being cautious with what's kind of been going on with the red brands. But you make it to the town hall, and I imagine you guys haven't really been in here because none of you are from Bendrum, but this is kind of the main city hall area. The town master or the mayor, as you would call them. His name is Harbin Wester. He has his office in here. And you go down, kind of follow the signs for town master's office, and you walk in and you see Neff and him kind of at his desk, kind of just chatting, and they look up and they say, "Oh, have you guys seen Ranair? He hasn't come back yet. Where have you guys been?" And Neff kind of seems confused.
Sorry to tell you
Neff,
that
you
your
might
friend
wanna
is
sit down
no longer
for
with
this.
us.
Who's not with us anymore? The town master said.
Renair?
Runner.
He's dead.
Big
Yes.
Deader than Dornay.
Unfortunately.
Harbin, the town master, he's a big guy. He seems to begin to sweat. I've put a picture on slide 3 of him next to Neff, and he kind of starts dabbling his head. He goes, what am I gonna do without Ranair? And Neff kind of seems a little aggravated at this point, and he goes, "Yeah, I'm not really sure how you ran this town without him, sir." And Neff kind of stands up, and Harbin seems kind of confused, and Neff says, "Come on, guys, I'll talk to you outside." And he guys kind of says for you guys to come outside. He beckons you, and he says, there are some red brands here. Did you guys figure anything out about them? Where have you guys been?
We followed a tip to a castle to the.
That seems safe. Is everyone okay?
Oh, no,
Eventually.
No, not a single soul is left alive in that castle.
Oh, okay. That was okay. I understand. Good job.
What
Did you guys find anything out?
We found that Matthias is working with.
He's also invisible.
Well, Pat has
He
the
was
note.
very invisible. He was working with
Just
Callus
handed-
Greymore, and that she is currently, holding the realm mage hostage,
Oh,
and has refused to
Alronian,
turn
my
him over
boss.
to the.
You know where
Black
Alronian
Spider.
is?
Alronian.
Oh yeah, Alronian is the realm mage. He now has
Okay.
said his name.
That's Mega Cop.
We
Right,
found a
yes, that's
goblin. He might be still alive there, but he'll be dehydrated and dead in a few days. We just kind of left him handcuffed.
Jesus.
he pointed us out to a spot in the east that they were that they had camp at, and that Matthias had and Callus Greymore were there with the Realm Mage.
Mm.
This music is so sweet.
What, Christine?
This music is just got me feeling certain ways.
Oh, I didn't even remember it was on. It's literally the Fantasy Skyrim playlist. He kind of seems a little, he kind of seeming to have an internal conflict, and he says, well, look, I wish I could help you guys, but Harbin doesn't know how to do anything. I think Ron Air's been running the whole town for him all these years. He absolutely has no idea what he's doing, so I'm having to pick up all the pieces. So I'll have to stay here, being part of the High Council. But if you guys need anything from me, I'll be here. I can do what I can try to help in some ways, but maybe for now, what I can warn you of is that I do know a few things about the Black Spider. I do know some things about Khalees too, if you want to know some things about her.
Yes, please share everything.
Could you tell us about both of them?
So he says, okay, so I figured out that Khalees Greymore is the leader of the Grey Crow mob, a bunch of all those goblins. This human woman, she's a redhead, she's in charge of these goblins. I'm not sure how she got that position, but they have that stronghold. I see your map is correct. They have some stronghold out in the east of the town. It's very run down, and the way to get there is not usually foot trafficked too much. So I don't know much about that area on the way there. And he says Black Spider knows some things about the mine, I believe, and that's why he has been looking for us. And he kind of seems to kind of go into his mind a little bit and gets a little bit reserved once he mentions the mines.
Thank you, Pat, for the 10 separate single bits.
So I'm sorry. I was asking Kayla something.
You gotta give us some more information. Like what's going on with this mine?
Yeah.
He looks down and looks a little stressed when he hears you guys ask about it, and he says, "Well, I think I mentioned to you guys in the beginning that me and Elronian were on the way to come, kind of take a look at the mines and see what condition they're in. But there's something under the mines that is of great importance to Darper. Darper is the country you're currently in. Something of great importance under the mines, and we thought it was lost, and so we've come to kind of resolve what it is. But to be honest, we're very scared of what's happened and what we've seen around the peaks. We're very unclear of what's been going on in those mines and what's been going on underneath. He's seeming to still withhold a little bit of information from you on purpose.
Okay.
So we're thinking our next move is to go rescue. Damn, I didn't write down his name.
Elronian.
Super Cop. Hold on. I just haven't written reference to Super Cop. Sorry. Let me write down his name. Elronian.
He says that would be a good idea, as Elronian has capabilities with what's below the mines that no other does.
Do you have any additional information that could help us get to where he is?
To shoot black people, or
all right.
Answer the question.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's like when I heard shoot black people, I'm just like, what? How did that even get there? Okay.
'cause he's a super cop.
Okay. You don't even know what he looks like.
Is he dark?
Moving on.
He says, I'm not sure, too much about the Greymore's, headquarters in the northeast of the town, but I will say definitely be careful, because I have heard accounts of people who have gone around the peaks of strange magic creeping out of them, and that stronghold that you're going to walk to or going to navigate to after this is kind of near the the foothills, and I have heard of some things coming off the foothills that aren't of this earth.
Description of who we're trying to find, so we have a frame of reference.
Alronian or
Aronian.
Alronian.
he is okay. He thinks for a second, and he gets a little bit emotional because this is his boss, and he says he has dark long hair. He usually wears a forest green coat or a cape, and he's brown skinned as well. He's much darker than me. I'm very very light, and he has dark hair and it's very long. And he says he has very very pointy ears as well. You know, he's like me. What you
One of
think?
them. Yes.
He's half elf as well.
So
Wait, I have a question. Who's this other guy on the screen? Sorry, I think I missed it.
That is Harbin Wester. That is the town master who is technically like the mayor, but he doesn't know what he's doing.
With him crying inside.
Yeah.
Wow, he's capote crazy.
Listen, Neff, how obviously you're trying to keep whatever's going on a secret. How is this getting out? How do the Red Brand, how do the Grey Corps mob, how do they know what's going on? They obviously know something's up.
I think the Black Spider has hired both of the groups, and he's attempting to control both of the groups because he wants their power to help him attain what's under the mines. And he says, well, I you know, if you guys are gonna make it to that side of town, it's about a 2-hour walk, so you guys probably should
Go.
Gonna move on. If you need anything else from me, and he kind of seems like he's still trying to kind of dance around some heavy topics.
Do you have anything that could actually be helpful to us? Items, weapons, anything of the anything?
I want to intimidate him.
Quick.
You're gonna intimidate him.
Yeah, I'm gonna punch Patrick in the face before he does that.
Yeah, but also Crag, you're not here right now. Crag, you were at Divine Smut being a total weirdo looking through the window.
I left Divine Smut.
Oh right, yeah, you're right. You might have walked up on them all kind of conversing outside, but he kind of just says, anything else before you guys get going?
My question about if there's any additional items or anything he could give us still stands. Any potions? You know, sometimes we run into some pretty tough enemies, and healing potions are very helpful.
He has like this crossbody bag. He turns it and it's leather, and you hear like ding 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 a couple of potion bottles, and he pulls out. He says, "Potion of greater healing, perhaps."
Oh yeah.
No, we'll need that for Trident.
Yep.
And he hands it over so you guys can mark that down. And he goes, "That's full health. Use that when you really need it."
Thanks, Neff.
And he goes back in. He says, I'll be here if you need me." And he seems kind of annoyed when he says it because he obviously doesn't want to have to do this, but it's a part of his job working for the government.
Is there any way we can communicate with him, like while we're out and about?
Not that you're aware of. And if you ask him, he doesn't really have too many ideas either.
Okay.
I want to grab this redhead fucking ask him what he's hiding. What are you hiding?
Right.
The fat guy?
The fuck?
The town master?
Yeah.
Guy who doesn't know anything about anything. Can I stop Craig from being a fucking idiot?
Craig can do what he wants.
What are you hiding?
He's sweating a lot. Like, you know when certain people just like sweat way too much and you're like, it's not even hot in here?
Yeah.
It's literally Patrick.
He's really, really beat it up, and he's like, I don't know. Like, what specifically do you want to know? I don't know.
Slap him in the face. What are you hiding?
I'm not hiding.
This is an episode of The Sopranos.
Make an intimidation check. So roll your intimidation.
Who was that guy you guys were friends with? Joe something?
9.
What?
Joe something? Because that's what he looks like with red hair and old.
No idea.
No idea who you're
You
talking
guys
about.
have Freddie Joe, don't you?
Oh,
Like,
I do know who she's
Yeah,
talking about, and we're
but-
not going to say his last name, but yes.
No.
Okay.
Anyway,
It's,
with your 9 Crag, he's like, I don't have anything to tell you.
damn it, Craig.
Mm,
Craig, you
Fall
done
back in the-
shaking down?
Let's
the
get
townhouse
going.
Yet? Can
Yeah,
we move
let's-
on.
Let's get going.
Okay. So you guys are
what's it?
now headed towards the orange circle,
Yes.
correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to do anything else before you leave town? Any last things before you go?
You
I
guys
like
should
that.
check
wolf.
out this pie place.
Can I bring my wolf?
You want to eat your pie? Or you want to go back to the pipe?
No, I'm telling them they should check this pie place out.
Listen, that'll be our reward after our next conquest.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and eat my pie,
Oh
my
God.
scone.
Your scone, your rosemary scone.
Yeah, it's
First
a 2 hour walk.
Oh yeah, you definitely probably get a little hungry. So
Yeah.
Craig, when you're eating it, like you are amazed at how well the centaur baked this scone. I mean, it's perfection. It's perfectly crumbly, but like not too chewy. It's so great. And also you get +2 to all constitution related checks. So there's
Oh,
a bunch of there's like little area where it says like con, whiz next to all the checks. So anytime you do one that says con next to it, you can add a +2.
Pretty good.
Yeah, and the other baked goods do other baked good things.
Oops,
Whenever you guys want to go back to Fuenton and check it out.
that's a saving throw.
Do I need to bring my wolf? Where are they?
So if you want to bring Ripper, you can. You just can't command her quite yet.
I think you need to level up.
Oh. Okay.
Where do I add that +2? Is there a way to add that?
There's no way to add it. It's just kind of a condition that you have.
Okay, I'll just put it in my notes.
Right. So you guys begin to walk through the forest, and you guys are walking on this footpath. You guys can notice on slide 6 that it's a little bit thicker of forest than where you've been walking before, and it continues to get denser and denser. Makari, do you have a question? I'm sorry.
Don't I have something for force?
You do. So yeah, this is your favored terrain. So whenever you have to track anything, Makari, you don't have to check it. Like I'll just be able to tell you more specifically about it. And also you can read your favored terrain on the bottom. I think it'll tell you even more. Or underneath
Probably
the action.
features and traits.
Yeah, something like that. So you guys are walking, and you notice it's getting denser and denser. The thicket itself and the overgrowth is beginning to be more and more, especially as you get closer to the peaks themselves in the north. You begin at probably an hour and a half in. You realize that it's getting much deeper and much thicker, and it's the canopy itself of the forest is getting to be very thick, and it's really hard to see. It's actually almost seems like nighttime in here at this point. It's also quite cold because the sunlight's not being able to hit the forest ground. The air is also a lot thicker too. It's very dense. It's hard to take into your lungs. It seems like it's almost a struggle. And you've realized too that you can't really smell anything, and you can't really hear anything. Like you finally realize, like, oh, like there's no birds chirping, and then you realize I can't even really hear my footfalls. They're very muffled. And as you guys continue to walk through, you eventually come to an area where about 10 foot ahead of you, there's a clearing with kind of this fire that's just now just getting out. It's kind of all of the it was put out recently, but it's still smoking, and it's about 10 feet in front of you guys. So I just put it on slide 3, and you guys are kind of entering from the left side of the map. And as you guys approach it, Makari, you begin to notice, because you are a ranger, you begin to notice that you feel like some of the trees are almost turning towards you guys as you approach this clearing. And you're seeing trees still, but like you're like, are they moving? I'm not sure.
Cool.
And that's kind of what's going on in this area.
Do you want to make a perception check?
Yeah, can I guess do a perception check?
Sure. If you want to make a perception check of the area as like a general feeling, or you can make a nature check if you want to make a nature check on like the plants.
I'm gonna do nature check because I get +3.
Got it.
Smokey the Bear wouldn't appreciate them leaving this
I
far.
got a 19, 22.
You got a 22.
22.
Right. So, Makari, as you go and approach the trees that you felt were turning to look at you, you get closer and you're examining them, and
I don't want to get that close.
they almost seem like it's a tree that would have like these two long limbs that have these almost like finger-like twigs.
Oh.
And as you get closer and you're examining, the fingers start to move a little bit, and the twigs start moving even more. And
Oh,
Light
I
it
don't like
all on
that.
fire.
No, don't like
all
that.
of a sudden, Makaria, what
it all
what
on
you've
fire.
realized, Makaria, on your own, no one else is being able to see this quite yet. This creature is not a tree; it's a creature, and you're slowly seeing this.
Nope.
And everyone else, as soon as Makaria kind of gets this come to, she realizes this is actually what's turning to her. You guys are all kind of hearing the of like trees moving. Can't make good tree noises, I guess.
I thought that was great.
Thank you so much. You're seeing Makaria right here, so I'm imagining you just right above it. And everyone else, I'm imagining you're also in this area as well. And you're hearing this noise from 4 different places. You're seeing these 4 different trees kind of come to life, and they're slowly kind of coming towards the middle of everything.
Cool.
And they're kind of like pulling themselves off vines and beginning to like lurch forward very slowly. But they're very slow moving, it seems like.
Cool.
So
We're not in initiative, right? Though this is still just happening.
They're seeming to go quite slow, so they have not attacked yet. So we are not in initiative yet.
Can I make an insight check to see if they're planning on attacking us?
Or like a
Sure, an insight check is a great idea. So go ahead and roll the
or
insight.
history check? Can we see what these are?
We'll let him do it first.
Okay, sorry.
14.
It's not too clear if they seem hostile, but they definitely are trying to free their limbs from the vines. And they're like,
Can I do like a history check on these things?
sure, why don't you make a nature check since that they
Just another
are
nature
a part
check.
of nature.
Okay. 20.
Oh,
Nat
damn.
20 or you
Wait,
got
natural, yeah.
a
No, I
plus-
got 17 plus 3.
Okay, with that dirty 20, you this is not something that you're necessarily familiar with. It's not something you've seen before. Now, this is with a 20 too. It seems like there's some sort of dark arcana or like magic that has disrupted this fauna and has kind of created it into this creature. Like it's something with dark magic in the trees itself seem to have combined to make this thing. That's what you're kind of getting. And as you guys are like examining it, they're almost free at this point, and they begin to slowly walk forward and slowly walk towards you guys.
We didn't have any pass around these guys, do we?
Hey,
Do you guys?
Oh.
I don't know actually. How fast do you guys think we could run across this clearing and get past them?
I could also make the flame really big too.
yeah, I was about to say, I feel like the fire is a better
I was
option.
like, if I make a big fire and we can maybe get through. Or
they want to burn the forest down.
Well,
Fuck the
I don't know.
forest.
I'm immune
It's
to fire,
attacking us.
so-
It's literally attacking us.
It's just walking towards us.
Can
I'm
you
okay
guys
with the fire.
put where
yeah.
you are on the map? I don't want to put your guys' tokens where, like, I'm. You guys are all coming from the left. That's where I'm imagining.
So can we sneak? Would this be like a
These
sneak thing
creatures
we
are
could do?
definitely aware of your surroundings, but you can do a dash as an action. Also, we're not engaged in combat yet because no one has lurched at each other yet.
Correct. That's why I'm wondering if we can just like
I
go
think
by.
we just keep it moving.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah, let's
I
keep
try
walking.
and walk just across the middle to the right side.
I will try and stealthily walk along with the group.
Okay, I want to get the fuck away from that thing because I'm the closest one to the tree.
All right, and Jackson, as soon as you get over there, you start hearing this. Hold on.
Hearing what? The music?
Noise.
Oh, okay.
Disgusting noise. I'm so
Ugh.
sorry. I apologize. And you're hearing it from above Jackson or Fritz. And do you look up?
Ugh.
Perception check, right quick.
All right, so you would look up and you see this green ooze that's dripping down, and
I
it's
want to touch you.
making this noise, going kind of dripping from limb, but it's going pretty fast. And go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw, Fritz. So you might have something to add to a dexterity saving throw. It's on the top of your character sheet.
If you click, there's a saving throws
yeah,
action.
there's
If you click it, it should have it added already.
Yep, 13.
Right here?
All right.
Yeah.
So you
Fucking cooked.
don't quite make it, and this a piece of this ooze kind of drops down on your shoulder, and you take
Cool. Jackson's gonna turn
you take
into a tree.
7 points of acid damage. It kind of goes into your shoulder, and you go, "Oh, don't fucking touch that shit! It burns!" And this green glob of ooze is slowly trapping you guys. It's dripping down onto the right side, and all of a sudden the other things start coming slowly to life and start lurching toward you guys. So if you
Just
want,
set everything on fire.
we can finish here and we can do initiative when
Yeah.
we start, or we can start initiative. We can finish initiative now.
We might as well save initiative for next time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Session.
So you guys can roll for initiative now, and then I'll keep a note of it, and we'll start combat with these woodland creatures when we get back.
Sounds good.
All right.
What the fuck's the initiative? There it
Oh,
is.
19.
19.
You. Oh, good for both of you.
I think, yeah, I had a 16, but you can see them all in the log, Hannah, so you can write them down, so you don't have to.
I'm not on the log. It actually is easier if you guys say it out loud to me.
Okay.
Okay.
I have
So,
Makaria 19, Triton 19.
19. Yes.
Okay.
Dennis 16.
Okay.
I rolled a
Fritz.
14.
Wait.
Oh, sorry.
Fritz, 15.
Okay. Crag.
10.
Okay. All right. And we will pick up here next time as you guys get surrounded by these unearthly creatures
And goo. Ugh.
and acid goo of some sort.
And acid resistance.
Thank you, Dungeon Master Hannah.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
Oh, I also didn't tell you guys. I told Kayla, but I don't know if you guys were also in on it. Thank you so much, Kayla, for giving me my amazing drawing of my dog, which is my background currently. I don't know if you guys were in on that. I don't know if you guys know about it, but Kayla drew me a picture of Milo, and it was amazing.
You think I wasn't in on
Well, besides you, you're the one who asked me for the thing, but I don't know. Just thank you.
You're very
Appreciate
welcome.
it.
Hey,
Oh, yes,
how did
well-
I hear you if you're on mute, Makaria? How did that just
Let's
happen?
see it.
I have a mic here that she's sitting next to me. So, yeah, because
I just
otherwise
got really tripped out there. Okay.
she's in the same room. So if she was unmuted, then it would be hell for everyone's ears.
Yeah, but it'd be a lot of back and forth.
You want to see it, Pat? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I do
Yeah,
want
sure. I want to see it and keep up. I was not in on that. Shocker.
Hello.
Oh.
Oh,
Hello.
Kayla,
So
Kayla.
cute. He's my baby. He's
Mm-hmm.
dead asleep right now. But yeah, it's
Oh,
so
okay.
great. It's so detailed. Yes, thank you. I appreciate it.
So cute.
So cute. So small.
So small.
So small. Anyway.
We're still live, Christine. So
Yeah.
whatever you're about to say.
Thank you, stream.
Yeah.
We will be back with
Christine
D&D
just holds.
2 weeks.
In 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
But we'll be back
Yes.
Wednesday with more video games and Sunday with another podcast episode.
Like, subscribe, and
Maybe.
follow.
We'll
Oh, yeah,
see.
yeah, it'll be that.
We'll
that
see the
might be
logistics
tough
of
on
that.
Sunday. Yeah, but
Yeah.
at least Wednesday. See
Yes.
everyone Wednesday.